So it's done. I could have done a fucking complete video of the whole operation, but it's not that complicated. On the Super Duke R Evo 2022, your flasher comes with a lead that requires you to connect one wire to the positive terminal of the battery. Presumably that's to power the unit, because the KTM diagnostic port, which is that thing there, doesn't supply power. So you have to have a positive connection to the battery to give power to this unit down here. You don't turn anything on the bike, you just plug the unit in and then you follow the instructions on the screen. It's pretty simple. You may be fooled into thinking that, oh, it's stopped doing something, so it must have completed it. But you always just keep pressing that select button, and then you think it's going to make you do the same thing again, but it's actually not. You have to be switching the dashboard on and off. I think 2 times I had to do it. Dashboard on, this unit did some stuff. Then it tells you to turn the dashboard off, and that's where you get left with that screen. And at the top it just says reading. And I'm like, what's going on now then? Is it doing something now? Is it reading the ECU? But nothing was happening for about a minute. So then I pressed the select button again, and then it came up with more instructions, which was to turn the dashboard back on again. So I did. Then it started doing some stuff. Then it came up on the screen here that it was actually reading the ECU. That took about 5 minutes. And then the dashboard automatically switched off. The screen here told me to manually switch it off, but it already switched itself off. So I think this gizmo actually made the ECU turn the bike off. So I pressed the select button again, and it said ECU is red, write to log. So I selected that, and then it's all done. So now I go back and connect this to the PC, fire up the software that's on the PC from My Genius, and I'm presuming it will allow me to download the map off of this onto my computer as a file, which I then send to the guys at BHP. They'll supply me with a map and email me that back, and also at the same time something that will lock this thing to my bike, so I can't go around doing it to other bikes. That's obviously so they can make more money, dim sport or whatever. And I'll upload the map onto the ECU on the bike, and that'll be it done. This thing will then have 2 maps on it. It'll have the map from BHP UK, and it'll have the standard map, which I've downloaded off the ECU. So you can switch backwards and forwards between the 2 for services, so you don't get your warranty voided when they see that you've flashed it forever, as many times as you want. So yeah, as simple as that really. If anybody has any questions, feel free to post them in the comments section. Bye!
As your attorney, I advise you to take a hit out of the little brown bottle in my shaving kit. You won't need much. Just a tiny taste.
Ah.